pursue politics with equal vigour. Politics is war without bloodshed. We must adapt to that new war. The Union will depend on our adaptability as well as our commitment. After decades of bombs and bullets, today we reaffirm our commitment to the principles enshrined in the Ulster Covenant and the cornerstone of the Volunteers. The demand for equal citizenship within the Union, the right to civil and religious freedom, the struggle to ensure the material well-being of this country and our people. And most pertinent to here, the commitment to resist by all means necessary any attempt to usurp our inalienable right to free choice. These principles must call home. Principles must return. We must return to again and again. Principles that are timeless, indivisible by generation or political backdrop. These are the principles upon which we will be judged. In that sense, we must have a perspective by the events of today and our commitment to a century of resistance. We also must send a message to those people who try to demonise loyalism. Those people who thought today that we weren't here to celebrate 100 years of the Ulster Volunteer Force. Nobody can demonise loyalism, only ourselves. All of us in this field today must make sure that we don't allow that to happen. So we stand here on the ground trod by the first Ulster Volunteers, driven by principles of the Covenant, buoyed by pride, need to remember the responsibility to uphold the legacy of those who passed it down. That legacy will remain. We hold its title deeds, and we must remember that we hold them, and we must remember to uphold the principles. We must resolve not to besmirch that legacy, and remember our actions are not merely our own, for we are bounded by the name and deed of those who marched these grounds 100 years ago. With that heavy burden, let me ask that when you leave this place, you reflect on how you best deliver such a burden. I ask you to join with us in living and acting out the principles of loyalism, as that is a roadmap to confident unionism, which allows you to link the past and to build a future in which we make decisions for us as a people. For God and Ulster.
The year of 1913, the Volunteers were born. To defend Ulster and her peoples was the cause to which they had sworn. All proud and loyal comrades who took up arms to fight, to declare our freedom and liberty, and that Ulster would always be right. Today we look back with pride and reaffirm that oath they swore, from the front line of our soldiers to the nursing corps. Our purple flag still flies proudly, just like those of days of old. You'll never buy the Volunteers, and they shall not be sold. Craigavon House stands proudly and looks down on her sons. This is the People's Army, Ulster's chosen ones. 100 years on, cast your mind back to the start. Remember what it's all about. Because that's in your heart. It was men just like you and me that answered Carson's cry. They defended their families and their homeland and swore it wouldn't die. The place in which now we stand on this historic day, you are writing history, so write it in the right way. As you march by the people and the applause is mighty loud, remember you're their army. For that you should be proud. Many tried to destroy us and cover us in shame, but our history shall absolve us, and we will rise again. Let our grandchildren look back fondly in 100 years, and tell their children of their forefather, the Ulster Volunteers. Before we come to the end of our commemoration here today, we would like to give special thanks to the guest speakers and the musicians for taking part, and also to the community who have come out onto the streets to the route of this parade. We applaud them.